Dadhichi here with your June 2020 forecast. Brief, but hopefully some pointers there that will help you. You'll notice that I mentioned in the header the key factor here was your health this month. A lot of thought will go into that because of the transit of Mercury here in your 6th house, but also because we notice Saturn, your co-ruler, here retrograde along with Jupiter and Pluto, close to your ascendant here, or close to your sun sign, in this sun sign area, indicating your health, your vitality, and yourself. So that's very, very important that you note the movement of Mercury this month. There is going to be a retrograde pattern, as well as all of these other planets. And the first really big key factor here is the full moon taking place here in your 11th house on the 6th. Now you'll notice that this has to do with your social affairs, love affairs. This is the 5th house, love affairs, children, creativity. For some of you in business, that also has to do with income from properties, because it is connected to the property sector here. But you'll notice the retrogression here as well. It seems to be punctuating every aspect of your horoscope here, as it will for most of us. Here's the focus on yourself around the 9th and 10th, when the moon, dark moon, makes its way here through your ascendant, or the sun sign rather. The moon for you rules this 6th house of health. So it's around this time that there may be some important decisions that you have to make regarding that. Don't sweep things under the rug. Take full responsibility for that. I would have to say too that I think part of the reason for that is maybe more of the mental attitude. Saturn in the sign of Aquarius here, although that's a good position for your ruler, it may be causing some angst. As well, the moon, Mars and Neptune will cause some worries for you there on the 13th and 14th, while it transits through this 2nd house, which is your finance and your value system. 3rd house, that's also to some extent dealing with this Mercury in your health area, but that's also associated with your co-workers, the way you're working. It could be to do with travel. The 3rd house is travel. Some of you may be having some difficulties traveling too far. Maybe some of you are still working from home. There may be some changed rules and regulations. That's happening everywhere as well. And that will disrupt your family affairs to some extent when the moon here transits and makes its contact with Uranus in this 4th house, which is your domestic sphere, relationships with your mother and the maternal lineage, that type of thing. Here we see on the 18th, the stationary position of Mercury. Mercury, as I said earlier, is an important planet for you. It's a friend. It rules this 5th house. Just as the moon is transiting here in this 5th house, Mercury is going retrograde. Children will come to the fore. If you're a parent, you may need to deal with them. Creativity is important. Even though you may have had some ideas, we see here that the retrogression of the ruler of the 5th house and also Venus transiting the 5th house. Do not despair. The new moon on the 22nd, as we can see here, along with the ingress, that is the transit of the sun into the sign of Cancer, brings to the fore this 6th house. Again, the health issues. You may start to turn over a new leaf after this new moon. You may start to see the interrelatedness of your workplace practices, the workplace environment with the condition of your body, the condition of your mind, the condition of your spirit as well. That's also important. So work towards improving this area of your life. Mind you, the sun in this 6th house is pretty good. It actually gives good results. It's not such a good result for your partner, business partner or spouse, because the sun is ruling the 7th house and happens to be in this area. So this is an area of seclusion, hospitalization. There may be some hospital issues, health issues for the partner, expenses associated with health tests, x-rays, that type of thing. This is also a charitable combination for your partner. So the people you're working with may want to give away more than you feel is justified. So yeah, you have to just have a bit of give and take. The last day of the month is reflected in the lunar transit in your 10th house of career. So, and these are very nice aspects. You can see here these triangular aspects are 120 degree aspects. We call them trine aspects, coming from the career sector to this workplace area. So even though Mercury is still retrograde, we see that the favourable aspects there also from Uranus, something unexpected may happen where there's an improvement in the arena that you work. There could be a shift in terms of the people you work with, that you answer to, the line management within the company or corporate structure that you work in. Mars also it sneaks into this third house. We're going to talk about that next month, but that's got to do with your contracts, communication, and the third house has to do with your courage and the ability to take the bull by the horns and to do what you believe you should at this time. Take a look at astrology.com.au. We've got a lot of free psychic readings. I've got the new natal report and transit report, absolutely free and quite detailed too. Make your way on over there. We've got a lot of free oracles. We've got the daily, weekly, monthly, yearly readings to supplement what I've said here. So you can get a bit more of a bigger picture as to where this is going. I'm here if you need a full person-to-person reading. Happy to do that. Drop me a line and don't forget to subscribe. I hope you'll keep safe. Hopefully we'll be out of this pandemic soon. Take care and I'll see you next month, hopefully. Bye-bye.